We live, baby.
We back, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Sarcastic Bastardz. You already know it's TP and your boy
Sean
Sean,
Don Quan, we in the building. Oh my
Mr.
bad. My
Brisbane,
bad.
Champagne, Cognac.
Yeah, all of that. All of
He
that.
got like 56 nicknames.
All of that.
Whichever one. King Quan. And just call me TP.
My boy Toilet Paper.
I could be
Toilet
something
Paper
else, but
Troy.
I'm gonna just leave it. leave it. Leave it for the viewers. Figure that part out. What up, though, man?
Man, shit chilling, man. How your week been? Where oh man.
Yeah. Feel like
It's been some
what you
bullshit out
say?
here.
Like it sure is hot outside. It sure is hot.
It's
they
been
got
some
this bed
straight bullshit out here,
yet.
bro.
Yeah,
Some
man.
street bullshit. Like,
Oh, it is,
bruh, it been hot as hell in the morning. As soon as you wake up, hot as hell.
bruh. Like it's annoying to be like sweating that early, right? Like yes, soon as you walk out the door, like I sweat easy. It don't take much. The sun can just hit my skin, and I'm sweating. And this darkness just absorb it. You know what I'm saying? Like
Word bond, that shit like soon as the sun turn on, that shit on full blast. That shit ain't
yeah,
warming up. That shit, that
word.
shit,
It
that
only
shit ain't
turn up.
doing nothing.
It only
Shit
turns up.
just kicking all the way up, fucking us up.
Bro, it's been hot, hot. Like, I know yesterday was like scorching. Today was right there.
Shit, you heard about the graduation in the town where all the
Kids
people
were
that was
passing
there
out.
passing out and shit, man. That's
Yeah, yeah.
crazy,
They had
bro.
that shit on the news.
Damn. See, I didn't even know it was on the news.
Yeah, that shit was on the news. That was crazy.
They got, bro. There
It's,
ain't even shit you
it,
could do, bro.
you can't, but they got to plan better. Like if it was raining, you would have it indoors. And I guess it was too many people to then switch it to indoors because you knew ahead of time that it was going to be 100 plus outside. So why even have it outside
I
at
feel
100?
like even indoors they don't be like, and unless it's like a new school, they don't have the gymnasiums with AC in them.
Oh yeah, yeah, with the yeah, and then most of these schools are old. And I
Yeah.
remember the none of the auditoriums really had AC when we were there.
We had our graduation in the gym. They was dying. I was dying under my gown. Pause. I'm like, yo,
And we
word. I could
we
have
were
been just had some drawers under here. Like,
we were we were outside. Ours was on the field, but it wasn't hot that day.
it was hot as hell for our shit. Well,
Yeah,
in the gymnasium, it was hot as hell for our shit. It was too many people in there, bro.
yeah, I
I
wasn't.
remember, but it wasn't nothing like probably what these people went through at
Nah,
that shit this week.
yeah, that's
Salute to them. Get your well ones checked. Get them some electrolytes. Get them some
something.
water, some
Yeah,
liquids.
yeah, yeah.
You know
Well,
what I'm saying?
congratulations to all the graduates.
Yeah, shout out
You
to
know what I'm
class of
saying? Right?
2025. God damn, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
man, we old, bro. We older.
2025.
We
Oof.
older. But congratulations to all the graduates.
Yeah,
You know,
salute
walk across
to
that
your
stage,
kids.
whether it's eighth grade graduation, high school graduation.
Everything, every
Congratulations.
milestone. Celebrate
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right, right. To the high school graduates that are watching this, welcome to real life.
Real bomb.
If you had like if you haven't been in the trenches and like if you haven't lived that life of adulthood early, like some people are unfortunate where they got to be adults faster than other people. Other than those group, that special group, welcome to real life. Like I
Real talk.
would say after high school, that's when shit got real. And it's like, oh, okay, this is what responsibility feels like. Like,
Yeah, shit
yeah,
changed, shit different, man. Where shit real in the adulthood, enjoy it while you can.
yeah, 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 for sure,
Fucking
for
shout out
sure.
to the niggas that got their GED too. If you got your GED this year, salute. It's the same shit.
Yep, yep.
Salute.
And if you're going to college, make sure
Mm-hmm.
you go enjoy those years. Make the most of it.
We're
Like
bomb.
at all the 4 years. Yeah, have fun responsibly and make connections. I would always like network. You know what I'm saying? Like
Tell the
and
kids don't have no babies too early.
yeah, 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 yeah. And don't do drugs, kids. You go to college and start doing wild shit.
Where ketamine.
Uh, and Adderall.
Oh
Stay
yeah,
up and
word.
studying and stuff like that. I think that's a big college drug. Like
Pill
Adderall.
poppers.
Yeah. It's- Just be careful. Good,
No, if that
good
shit
luck,
helping
good
you,
luck to your endeavors.
just getting you A's though. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
If that shit getting you A's, you can't get A's without it. And you
Hey.
wasting your bread. Do it. Do
He's
it.
getting high.
Get addicted.
Hey, yeah.
Get lifted. But get good grades too.
Word up, word up.
Yeah, what you want to start with today, man? What you want to get into, man?
Jeez. And these young kids got it different too, because like even in being in relationships, because you know you can like share location now. Like imagine we had that when we were younger. That shit would have been like imagine.
Oh, I already know where you about to go with this. It's about to be some bullshit. Let me light the blunt. Let me go ahead and light the blunt.
Oh.
It's about to be some certified bullshit.
Imagine,
CBS
oh,
right here. This CBS. CBS News. Live, nigga. Live. CBS. Go ahead.
oh, she didn't even have your location. Suck your dick, Quan. Oh, that's a little insider. But
Word.
imagine
She
that
probably.
person. That shit
She,
would have been
she
crazy,
ain't
bro.
even need my locations. That bitch is
Word
popping up
up.
everywhere.
That would have been wicked. But
Word.
what about you? You share your location?
Nah, I'm not with that. I don't feel like I need to like have my location shared with somebody at all times. But like there's been times where like I was like, yo, I'm right here and I ain't know exactly where I was. Like I was like we was somewhere out of state and shit. And I'm like, I'm gonna just share my location so you could pull up or some shit like that. Like
Mhm.
in a big event or a big venue or some shit like that. I understand that. Like cause you when you do go to share it, it give you like, yo, share it once. Like I've always clicked that option whenever I've did it. I've never like shared it forever. Like, bro, like for my son though, I have his location on my phone though. I'm not
Okay.
with that for like, you know,
Yeah. Well, I'm part
his
of married. Like
significant
my
other or
location is
anything like that.
shared. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
damn, see,
My
you live
location
a
is
different
shared.
life though. You're a
Yeah,
married
yeah,
man. You feel me?
yeah.
So it's only right.
Yeah, no issues about it here. We both share our locations. So, I don't check it like on some oh where you at right now? Like I don't know stalker man
When
shit,
the
but
last time you looked at it?
probably last month or something like that.
It was a specific reason why you looked at it, or you just like, you know what I'm saying?
They were. I think I was at work and they were out eating. With it's her, my son, and my in laws. So I was just checking where they're still out.
You ever was on some shit like, yo, you not was what you said you was. You
Nah,
wasn't
nah,
what you
that's not
said you
that's
was.
that's not a part of my personality.
Yeah,
That's not
salute.
who I,
I would have had to call you a sucker up here.
yeah, that's not who I am. Sorry. You can
Nah,
miss me with that one.
nah, but I understand that. I understand that. You
Yeah.
ever got questioned like that though? Like, yo, where you was? You said you was here.
Yeah, I got that
Damn.
question. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It was some junk I just switched. I just moved from where I originally was at. So I was there, but I just no longer there anymore. So
Word. I understand. I understand. Shit happen. Shit happen.
yeah, and nothing too wicked. What about you?
Nah, I've never got like not because I don't do that, so I've never got questioned about like about my location or like share my location and like, oh, you wasn't where you said you was type shit.
Mhm. Yeah,
You
yeah.
ain't
My
got
boy
to
don't.
lie.
My
You
boy
know,
don't hold.
I ain't got to
Huh?
lie. My name ain't Craig, but I ain't got to lie.
Yeah. When you marry, it's different, but you don't plan on getting married, so it don't matter to you.
Yeah, I'll see that as part of my plans. But who
So
knows? Who knows what
that's
time
all I'm
will
about to
be
say. If a
bring.
person that you with is had that conversation never been brought up,
Well, like marriage.
yeah,
Um,
engagement. They start at an engagement.
it's been spoken of, but like never like in like serious talks and stuff like that, or like this is what I want to do, or like what they
Spoken
want to
of
do
in
or
what
something like that.
capacity?
Like like just in general, basically. Like you know what I'm saying. Since it's not nothing that I plan to do or anything like that. It's just I'm just not something I'm just talking about or being like, hey, what you think about this or like that. It'd be probably a conversation somebody else will have to lead or you know.
But it's not in the cards for you.
Not that I can see right now.
What if it's like an ultimatum, like, yo, I need this, or this is gonna happen?
I don't know, bro. I don't know. I'll have to see what I get there. Like I see myself being with like a lifelong partner and shit like that. I don't see myself being
Some Jada
alone.
and Will shit.
But they married.
Yeah, but they life partners.
Yeah, but they married though.
They life partners.
Yeah, but they married. I feel like that's marriage is just the same form of that. Like you feel me? Like saying you're supposed to be life partners and stuff like that. I'm just
All
not with
right.
the government being involved in like uh not even the government, but like why we gotta have paperwork if like or anything like that, like or it gotta be a big
That the
such and
only
such.
reason? Is the government? You sound like the indigenous people.
Not even, but like
Well,
I
what
don't
are their
always
reasons?
agree with like the normal constructs that people agree with and stuff like that. I try to think out the box sometimes and shit like that.
Okay.
But like, I'm not about to sit here and be like, oh yeah, like marriage is something I see myself having to do to like feel like a normal person or some shit like
Gotcha.
that. I don't feel like that, but
Hmm.
to each his own. I'm not shaming nobody that's married. What's for you is for you, and for everybody that's happy, be happy and live your life and shit like that. But
Right.
I don't see it for me. I don't see like you know, and to even get further into it, like I think a wedding is cool. I think weddings are fun to go to and shit like that.
Mhm.
Even like the idea of like like the my whole wedding just being like a like an event or some shit like that. I do think that's cool, but the whole construct of it, like we got this paperwork telling us this and that, and then if things don't work out, we got to go through more paperwork. We got to go through court work. We got to get lawyers, and we got to do all of this shit. It's
Yeah,
just
it's a lot.
you know I'm a pessimistic person. I don't mean to always think for the worst, but it just
So
it just
you
happens.
definitely against the government. You against the government. So how you feel about like child support and the government getting involved in that situation as far as like having, and then when a guy or female have to get like supervised visits with their kids and shit. I'm like that's crazy. Like for me, I feel like if it ain't evidence of you being a deadbeat father or mother, child support shouldn't be like enforced. You should have solid evidence of you not being in the kid's life, you're not taking care of the kid, not helping out, any like solid evidence for that to be enforced and for visitations to be enforced and stuff like that.
So you
Like
need
so
like receipts and stuff like that. So like you should
whatever that evidence may be, but it had to be like strong, overwhelming like stuff like I guess I guess receipts would prove that you are right involved. Like I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Like
financially.
text messages, voice recordings, like stuff like hard evidence of the negligent parenting.
So if the dude there he there like it always besides financially, should he be on child support?
No, because I mean, do he? That's a rough one. By choice or by circumstance? Because I think if it's by choice, what's be there always as far as like picking the kid up, uh, being like just
Mm,
involved,
yeah.
with the exception of saying, "Hun, you need this for him or her." Hun, you need this, like handing over
Yeah,
just
like
handing
never,
over.
never, like buying anything or just being like, oh yeah, like oh you got it, like or shit like that. You think that person should be put on child support?
If it's circumstantial that they're the reason why if they're unable to do it, then no, they shouldn't be. But if they just doing it just because they got bread, then I think yes, because I think that's also unfair though. And when you get to be you get to be present but still pocket your bread and not help out with the kid. You know what I'm saying? Especially if the custodial, quote unquote, custodial parent is taking care of the kid and assuming all the financial responsibilities. The other parent should have some type of responsibility to alleviate some of that pressure.
Yeah, I would
So I
say
think
I would say the same shit. Like basically like yo word. If you got a job and you able to provide and give money and you just not giving money, then yeah. And how long is this going on that you can't provide? Like you feel me? Like this
right, right,
kind of
right.
period and
Are
all
you
of this
working
shit.
towards being able to provide?
Hmm.
And yeah.
Like if it's
Yeah.
just a sudden, downfall on hard times or some shit like that, that's understandable. And you trying to
Yeah,
get right
because
back.
even enforcing child support is going to put that person in a deeper pitfall.
Yeah,
It's because they take a lot. And I seen a few people child that fucking pay stubs and child support. Yep, yeah, they don't care how much you taking home.
where they taking
I
that should
care
be
how much
looking
you taking
crazy
home.
that should be looking crazy when people be telling you. They be like, damn, word. I'll be like, God damn, that's a lot. Then they
Yeah.
tell you like, yo, word, it be multiple kids, multiple baby mothers. It'd be like, yo,
See, that's just recklessness. That's recklessness. I think is when it's like that is on that person. Like, what are you doing at this point? Like, why you still up here? Why you still out here recklessly having kids
and how many kids would you say it's like, yo, you recklessly out here just dispersing your seeds
on
to
child
these,
support?
yeah,
With the same baby mother or a different baby mother?
different baby mothers.
I think three is like
How
crazy.
many baby mothers is like, yo, you shouldn't, you know what I'm saying?
I think two is reasonable because stuff happens. You get to move, but once you start pushing three, four, I think that's wild. Ain't on child support for all three or four. That's reckless.
Word, I couldn't imagine more than my situation, my boy.
Yeah,
That
and
shit
I could,
sounds
and I
crazy.
can, and I bet you majority of people could look back on like, damn, and especially if they got like crazy baby mothers or baby fathers, like,
Yeah, you be seeing some people, they be going
and
through it. That should
two,
be sad, bro.
it's crazy to have
That should be
one.
sad.
It's crazy to have one crazy baby mother, crazy father, but you got multiple of them. Oh, bruh,
What's up?
bruh,
What's up?
maybe popping Xanax is like crazy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh man.
Anxiety, son. Wow, bruh. I don't know. I could. I never seen that in the plans for me, bro. Never.
You
Yeah, I
you
couldn't.
you always wanted kids, or you know what I'm saying? You was
Yeah,
like,
I did, and never was a multiple baby mother type of. That never was in my head at all. That wasn't part of my plan.
"Word." You want more kids?
Oh, one more thing. Think I'm good on two. Yeah, on two.
Two a good number though.
Yeah.
Two not too bad. People
And
be out here
dealing with
struggling. I
dealing with
don't be
one right
understanding.
now is dealing with one right now is a lot. Like it's like I commend like single parents that got to do this 24/7. Like I get relief. She get relief because we here. But for single parents that had to do it, I commend them. But that's a lot. It's a lot.
Yeah, salute to single parents out there that's out
Yeah,
there,
yeah,
making it
yeah.
happen, doing everything for their
Right,
kids,
right.
getting to it, busting they behind,
Facts. But I do
busting their
feel like
ass to get that
I do feel
cash.
like it's crazy if you're taking care of your kid and then you get like the visitations enforced on you and you got to get supervised visitations. That's like a smack in the face.
Oh
Like
yeah,
you gotta watch me while I spend time with my kid. Like type of shit is that?
I be feeling like it be special circumstances where niggas get supervised visitations. Like it got to be some violence involved somewhere.
Oh, with the as far as like between the person and the spouse.
I would assume. I'm not like I don't think that that's just something like where you just get child support and it's just like standard. Like oh yeah, like
I think
or
if
like
one of the parents gotta put in for it, like, nah, I don't trust this person alone with my kid, sometimes they can be doing out of spite,
yeah.
you know, just because they don't trust you when you by yourself, because you'll cheat on them, and you no longer with them, they then will enforce that I don't trust you alone with my kid because I don't trust you. You know, they misuse the word trust.
That's a slippery slope though too, bro.
I'm just saying. I'm not saying all situations like that.
That's a slippery slope. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to say believe everybody, but you know that it'll be. I don't know. I feel like it'd be too much bullshit happening with kids and people doing shit with kids and shit like that. So
Yeah, that's wild.
any concerns, I feel like them shits should be met with like, yo, word, like something like you feel me. But I understand like your word. Sometimes people be wilding and shit like that, but I just feel like they just be taking the kids' innocence from them a little too early sometimes, and like kids be growing up too fast.
Yeah, and I just don't like people using their kids as collateral. You know what I'm saying? Like, just like if it's between the adults, keep it between the adults.
Yeah,
Just because at the end of the day, the kids suffer from that, and they grow up with that. You know what I'm saying? That shit. They grow up with all that resentment towards whichever parent may be, and it may be reversed once they grow up and find out the real situation, what happened. You know what I'm saying? So you never want to put a kid in the middle of grown up situation.
nah, cause I feel like all that should be because motherfuckers be leading with their emotions and pride and past feelings and shit like that. That shit don't be always for the betterment of the kid. Like niggas be having feelings and all this extra shit just going in towards like how you deal with the other parent and all that other shit. Like it just be a lot of bullshit there. So like the kid don't always get the best parenting because you got your feelings involved or you got some bullshit going on or however you know what I'm saying,
Right. It takes some
however
real. It
you
takes
feel is
real. It takes some real maturity to co-parent, bro.
yeah.
It's a different level of maturity, bro. It's like to like you said to not be emotional, to remove the emotion out of the situation and say, hey, this is for the betterment of the kid.
I want to
That's
say it's just a
that's
regular
different level.
level of maturity. Like these man, people just be wilding.
But you
People be
say it.
wilding sometimes and just
I
be
don't. You
stupid.
say it as if it's common. That's why I say it's a different level of maturity. Like if it was regular maturity, it would happen all the time. It would happen more often. I
Nah,
think it would be advertised more often.
I don't know. Like you feel me? Like I don't. You probably because I don't want to just give credence to like all the bad times you hear about and shit like that. I feel
No,
like there's
no, I
mad
got
people
you.
just out here that just had kids and just moved on and they just cool and shit like that. And it's probably a lot of people that's bad too, but like is I feel like it's both sides because you're not gonna hear nobody complaining about the good side. Like you feel me? It's just
Right.
gonna be the good side. Just
And it's, I think people are just so traumatized by the stories as well. Like if you get with a person and they see that you have a good co-parenting relationship with your the mother or father of your child, it's awkward for that person, that the new person that you with, because they ain't gonna they don't trust the relationship. You know, so, so it's like how you didn't explain that situation like that. Nah, this is that's another level of maturity that you got to have as one, the person that's entering this situation as the stranger, and this is all new to you, and you gotta know how to deal with it. Like, okay, that's for the betterment of the child, and two, for the person that's have that significant other that you're cool with and try to co-parent her with, and don't want problems in your current relationship, you gotta figure out how to navigate that and explain it in a way that it lands well with that person. You know what I'm saying? So it's a different level of maturity.
Yeah,
But like you said, it should be regular maturity. But like they said, common sense ain't so common.
yeah, and then
So
you know everybody ain't always honest, so then you got lies
yeah,
leading
yeah,
to other
that
shit, and then
there you go.
you know what I'm saying, so it be all that shit,
I think that's
all
the
that
I think
shit
that's the I
involved.
think that's the most important part right there. Everybody ain't always honest, and people come into these relationships with their past experience on their shoulders,
Mm-hmm.
with all the baggage. You know,
We're a bomb, but you know, man, I saw this like a little bit related, but it's not all the way related. I saw that like Black Fathers is like rated like the best fathers out there. Like,
really.
yeah, where I saw a study that said that shit. We're
Uh-uh.
bomb. That's what it
Shout out to
said.
that study
We're bomb. But like,
because they like to portray us in whole different light, bro.
yo, you ever heard that song by Fantasia? It's like a baby mama song. It's like she be like, what's that shit? How it go? It'd be like M. It's some bullshit, but then she be like, "This goes out to all my baby moms." Word, I
What?
don't, you never heard that song? It's old. It's
I'm
old
about
as
to pull
hell.
that. I'm about to pull it up.
Word, that song old as
Fantasia, baby mama.
where's he found that shit. That's the name of it. It's called Baby Mama.
Yeah, it's called baby mama.
Where you got? I promise you, you skip to anywhere, she's just gonna be saying, "This goes out to all my baby mamas."
So you hit that junk in the nose, where I skipped to like 106. That's
Yeah,
hilarious.
yeah, word, boy, that song dumb as hell.
That's hilarious.
Somebody gotta make a baby daddy song out there, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Salute to all the baby fathers.
That's
Shout out to all
funny.
my baby fathers out here
Nah,
getting
this,
that
this this
bread.
my joint now, bro.
What's that? Are you playing some Glorilla?
This ain't glow.
That's a lady? I can't hear it.
Yeah,
I can't
you
hear
can't
it.
hear it.
Mm-mm. That shit
Yeah,
sound like it just sound like Glorilla.
it ain't Gorilla though.
It's a man.
Nah, it's a chick. Her name Flipper T.
Oh, I don't know who
It's
that
called
is.
Affirmations.
Where you find that song at?
It was on YouTube, bro. It was first is this dude. He just be dancing to it. He just come out with like long Timbs, just put his foot out. You had to see that jump before, bro. Ah.
Nah, I ain't see that.
That was the song hard. I thought it was Glorilla until I looked it up, and it was Flipper T.
You say he pulled up with the long Tim?
Like, yeah, it's just funny as hell. Yeah, her name Flipper T. But I thought it was Glow. You know, Glow, my favorite rapper. So
Nah, you want to hear a weird story? I'm gonna just tell a weird story right quick, right? This happened to me with two of my homeboys back in the days. Two of my homeboys, right? So, just in general, because it happened on two separate occasions. I'm gonna just tell you like a story, like you feel me. So, it's me and my boy. It's two separate boys this happened to too, like you feel me. So, it's me and my boy. We end up chilling, we macking and shit. We doing whatever we doing. We young as hell. It's probably still high school days and shit. So, we end up we end up going back to the other whoever my friend is rest. You feel me? I'm not trying to say no names. I'm not trying to embarrass
give them
nobody or
fake
anything.
names.
Um, Jimmy and Jalil.
Okay, JJ.
Yeah, Jimmy and Jalil. So these two separate niggas. They not even really cool with each other. But these is just two separate occasions where this shit was weird because you brought up long Tims. You feel me? So we end up going back to the dude house and shit. We chilling and shit. But when we go back to the dude house, just at the door, we see some big ass Tims. So the first time I'm with my boy, we see some big ass Tims. He go in the house. his mom's getting knocked down. You heard in the back in her room, and you could hear that shit. She getting clapped. You heard? I'm like, oh shit, that's crazy. You heard? So he look at me, I just leave. You feel me? Like it's
Mm.
sad occasion. You feel me? I asked him about it later. He told me the story. He was sad. Him and his moms got into some shit. I think he got kicked out because of that whole situation. You feel me?
He got kicked out because his mom's was getting clapped up.
Yeah.
How
By
old was he?
by some nigga with the big Timbs though, because we saw the big Timbs at the door. When we got to the door, I'm like, yo, who Timbs is those, nigga? Like you feel me? Like he don't got no daddy. So it's like, yo,
Yeah,
yeah, so it's like, yo, who Timbs is those?
no, he was putting in some construction work.
Yeah, he's definitely filling them
Word
potholes.
up, he was knocking the balls down.
Yo,
He was renovating.
so
Word up.
the other dude, you feel me? We it's me and him. We end up this probably
Hold
like
on,
the
hold on.
little.
To the first dude, how old was he? Because you say he got kicked out. How old was he?
He probably was like it was high school, so it had to be like maybe like
Oh,
16, maybe
he was getting knocked
17,
down real good.
16,
It was
17,
worth
maybe.
kicking her son out for. That's crazy.
Yeah,
That's
that
crazy.
was wild. Shit was
Not the
wild.
construction boots, man. Go ahead.
And the other
It
dude,
was the regular constructs.
yeah,
The
it was the
tongue was
regular.
hanging on them shits.
Know what I'm saying? Regular double soles, like you feel me? Like it looked like they wasn't like pristine. They wasn't like fresh, but they was
The
double
tongue was
soles.
hanging off them shits
Like you
though.
feel me? And because in my brain I want to remember them shits like they was work boots, double soles,
Yeah.
like you feel me? Like loose.
Like you been working all day
Yeah, like the neck
with the
on the
white tube
Timbs
socks.
is loose and all that shit. Like,
Got the white tube socks and them.
but my other mans, you feel me? We go to his rest and shit, and it's the Timbs by the door, and I see
The same Tims.
this nah.
Oh, I was about to
So
say that's crazy.
it's Timbs by the door, so I seen this in my head before, so I'm just laughing, like you feel me, and I'm smiling and shit. But my man see it and he get mad. He walked to his mom's room aggressively, bang on the door, bang, bang, bang. I know you ain't doing no bullshit in there. I'm like, oh shit.
I think his name. I think he's getting beat by Mr. Marcus.
Word, how my man's was just calling on his moms to come out the room and shit. That shit was crazy. Like you feel me? It was that was another weird.
Imagine that was the same dude. He
Nah,
just
it wasn't the same dude. It wasn't the
that's
same
crazy.
dude.
There's some smaller Tims.
I'm not. I don't know what size they was, but I'm just saying it was some Timbs by the door. Like you feel me? Some Timbs
Stay respectful. You gotta take their boots off at the door.
Yo, it's crazy
Yeah.
times, bro. That shit was
Like
just funny as hell.
that's crazy. Timberland assassin.
Yeah, where niggas be knocking shit down. I thought niggas keep their Timbs on.
The white tube socks.
With the
There you
Timbs
go.
on. With the
It
Timbs
took-
on. You
no, I don't think I ever had it in my Tims. I used to I used to keep most of my clothes on back in the day though. Yeah. Took a while before I get fully naked.
or you get that extra grip.
Right. Nah, not with the socks though. You slippery.
Yeah, nah. With the,
Yeah.
it's crazy with the socks on.
You were hurt up. You gotta, yeah, I don't know, we get unless you got a wall by you or some shit like that.
Word.
Socks on, slip and sliding in there.
or the floor
More
really
ways than one.
or
Yeah.
the floor is really seasoned.
The carpet.
Or it's dirty.
Oh, that's wild. Not the roaches.
Where when you look at the bottom of your sock, you be like, "Word, I'm gonna just throw these out."
Like,
Especially if it's just white.
you ever had somebody tell you take your shoes off and they're in their house dirty?
Yeah, word.
Like, why I'm taking my shoes off in it? Like, my
I don't
socks are clean before I
I
walked
don't
in
stay in those dwellings long.
there.
You know what I'm saying? We up out of here. I'm not doing that.
Yes.
Like nigga, where you? You're not gonna mop or nothing.
At all. But switching over, yo, it's been like how you feel about Spanish people saying nigga and saying the N word?
Uh, I don't know, man. It's a weird
You but
subject for me.
I've been in presence of it happening, and I can honestly say I haven't checked anyone unless it's said like recklessly, and I'm like, whoa, what you mean by that? But I haven't actually checked a Spanish person that said it in my presence. Have you?
Yeah, I have, and then it's been
What was
times
the
I haven't.
context of it being said?
It was just like yo word. It was just like a white looking Spanish nigga just saying it like mad weird, like, and it just ain't sound right. And I was just like, yo, no, please, like, don't say that. It's been times where I was younger where I've damn near got into fights over that before. Like, you feel me? It's been times where like I was a little bit older and I've asked respectfully, and now I just feel like, man, I'm not just going to deal with those type of people. If I feel like you saying it wrong or like you don't belong, like, I don't know. I
About the
don't want.
overuse of it.
I'm
What
not
about the
no.
overuse of it?
Yeah,
Like,
word.
nigga, nigga.
I'm not no authoritative figure over the word either. I ain't about to be up here. Like, your word, you could say it, you can't say it, because it is certain times where it, like, I don't mind when they say it, and it is cool. But then it'd be sometimes with certain ones, you'd be like, damn, bro, like, know what I'm saying? But it be certain ones, certain niggas, you just be like, damn, it's cool. Like, it don't bother me, or it don't even, like, sometimes when they say it, you don't even think about it. But it's
Right.
sometimes certain ones when they say it, or like, I guess when you were around a certain group of people, or when it's all Spanish people and there's no black people around, like, you feel me, it do sound weird, or it might come off weird or something like that. Like, so I do understand, but I ain't about to, like, in my age now, I'm not about to be like, your word, you can't say it and all that shit. If I'm around somebody that's just saying that shit all aggressively, and I feel like they using it the wrong way, I'm just not going to associate with that person, really.
Gotcha. Because I was watching the video with the dude Mexican OT, I think his name is,
Yeah.
and he was basically saying like I grew up around people, like I got family members I grew up.
If
And
somebody,
then he gonna say if I
that
do say
part,
it,
which part?
what they gonna do about it? Like
Now,
is
I don't know if I'm mature enough to be around that conversation
right.
and not,
That's
you
like
know what
a
I'm saying?
challenge at that point, right?
Yeah.
Like that's like what and what, nigga? Like say something. I dare you to say something. It's like one of those like, all right, bro. Like
Word. I ain't like watching that shit.
if a certain someone that it would happen on the Angela Yee joint, right?
Nah,
I think it
it,
was Angela Yee's show. It was
it
lip service.
I don't think it was Angela Yee. I think it was somebody else.
Now
Shit.
somebody else asked a question, but it was on lip service.
Oh,
So if Mano was there, would he had said that?
I don't think it was Angela Yee podcast, yo, because she asked the question.
She didn't ask the question. It was somebody else that asked the question.
She was there too.
She was there.
Oh damn, that's
They
crazy.
got
Nah, I ain't trying to argue that shit ain't even important.
yeah.
But I
But if, I only said that to say if Mano was there, would he have said that?
I don't know.
It was all females in the room.
He asked, was there any black men in it? Well, you can already see there's no black niggas in there, but
Yeah. That's the one. It's like the sky
I
blue.
think it was one black person in there. I think it was like at least one black person in there.
Mm-hmm.
But nah, I don't know. You can't say. I don't know. You can't say that while I'm in the room and I'm not gonna say nothing. You feel me?
Right. Yeah, that's the issue.
Yeah,
And
word.
that when it's like it's cool, I you use, but when you start, I think
I
six
was
nine
cool with
was
what he said until he said that part too. Like,
yeah.
I ain't. You know what I'm
Cause
saying?
I even think 6ix9ine was on that some junk like that when he was on the Breakfast Club. He was talking like, and what they gonna do about it? I say it all the time. I'm like, you see what happened to him though.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
No,
That shit ain't happen because of that though. So, like,
no, I'm just saying it didn't happen. But you see, how they did him.
Or what you think about that shit though? You cool with them saying that shit?
Like I said, I haven't checked anyone about it because I haven't been in a situation where I felt offended. You know what I'm saying, when they said it.
What
Like
if a
if it's,
white person said
I'm checking them. Yeah, I think.
automatically?
Yeah, automatically.
What differentiates white people from Spanish people for it being okay?
Environment, culture. I think they closer to the culture more. They can relate more to situations because they either been in it or close to somebody that been in it. I I was I'm just saying the differences. You know.
What if it's a Spanish person that you know that grew up around white people his
Oh
whole
yeah,
life
yeah,
and
yeah.
shit
See
like
that
that,
that's
and he
different. That's circumstantial. I'm checking that. Yeah, yeah. I'm checking that. Yeah. Yeah, and they actually are getting a dose of reality now because some of them voted for Big T, and that shit backfiring on them.
Are you talking about because ice out here?
Yeah, and backfired on them big time.
There was a lot of them that voted for Trump.
Heck yeah, bro. They it was majority of Latin people. They kind of
It was
swing the vote.
majority of
Not
Latin
not
people.
majority, but I'm saying
I don't know
their
because
votes, them and white women. I think white women swung the vote.
damn,
Yeah.
we ain't vote for that nigga all crazy though, right?
Nah, he did too. Some black people
Oh
that
my,
voted for him too. Word up. There was some black people that voted too. I'm like, I didn't get it. I didn't understand it. Cause I'm like, he had a term already that we seen the outcome of that term. Like we were there.
word.
What
Well,
gets me with politics is no one can admit when wrong isn't wrong and right isn't right. They should it's blurred lines depending on the whatever political side you on. Like the Republicans can't call out their own and say, "Hey, that was messed up." They gotta pretend like it's right and back that shit. And that's where you lose me. Like why can't we all agree that hey, this is fucked up? Like January 6th.
yeah,
We can all
shit
agree,
like that.
like we should all agree that that was fucked up. And if it was a certain group doing that, other than the WPs, it would have been looked at as some egregious shit to do, some treason stuff to do.
Niggas would have got shot in there.
Bruh, people did get shot.
Nah, I'm talking about more.
I'm just,
At
I
least
know
more
what you
people
mean.
would
I'm
have.
just saying.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Word.
when that's where you lose me when is we can look at that and say, that's not right. That's wrong. But then you hear people go on the media go on and try to defend it, and then and then people start getting pardoned off this shit, and then FBI agents start losing their jobs from investigating. I'm like, yo, this shit is crazy. Like you lose me on that one. But
You know how shit is
in
down
the end, not only Hispanics, there's a lot of it was a clip going around. He had a big Muslim support too, and his you don't have they forgot his first term, right? He put like a Muslim ban his first term.
there. I think so. Yeah, word.
So the second term you're gonna his second term you're gonna well it's the third time he went around for his second term. You're gonna vote for this guy? Like I don't know, man. Not to get too political, but the shit. It's a lot of shit happening in the world right now, and
Yeah, word.
we in the middle. Like the United States is in the middle of that shit, and
What you think
this
about the
is.
war, man? Bombing niggas. Boom,
I'm
boom.
leading up to
Boom,
that. That's what
boom.
I'm saying. Like they vote. Like some of them voted for him, and look what he went to go do. This dude called a fake ceasefire, and then gonna call people out when they still go at it. Like, bro, you didn't get. I don't think anybody agreed to this ceasefire, bro. And I don't think he even got the okay to fire those missiles at Iran either. But that's
Who he's
neither here.
supposed to get the okay from? He.
Congress.
Oh, you talk. Oh, he didn't do that either.
Nah.
Sure, man.
Yeah,
Damn.
man. He, he got the okay from the other big homies.
Who the other big homies?
You know what the other big homies are, man.
Oh, you talking about the niggas with the money?
Yeah, he got the okay from the other big homies.
Damn, man. You think it's gonna be a big world war? It's gonna be some like
I don't know. It depends on what big countries are entering. If China start getting into it and Russia start, you know,
China
if
got
they-
interest in this or
I'm
nah?
not sure. I don't got that much knowledge on it. I'm not. Don't take nothing I say as fact. I do not know, but I think once those countries start being mentioned and you know start, I don't know if Iran is an ally of Russia or one of those you know big countries.
Or I feel like China waiting for smoke with us too. I feel like they
And
waiting for that
and Russia is kind of Trump he be sucking pause he be Putin, so he might be good on that because just off the relationship.
they was involved in that war too, right? Or nah? They was at war with another.
Ukraine,
Oh, all right.
which is we were moving backwards because we were defending Ukraine when Russia invaded them, but they didn't defend Palestine when Israel ran. It's weird, bro.
Where you got pick and choose, man. They picking and choosing.
Yeah,
They picking and choosing, and somebody doing the losing.
and it's crazy. We live in a hypocritical state. The fucking country is so hypocritical because we giving people the death penalty over here for the crimes that they committing when the country is out doing wild shit and defending other countries that are doing wild shit, killing innocent people. So not to serious it out the pod. I'm just saying this is some shit that's really going on in the world. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Nah, you know what I'm saying? Niggas
yeah,
need to be aware because
yeah.
you never know. Some shit could just hit you, bang. You just
Hey, we had that thunderstorm the other day. People thought it was
yeah, weird.
bombs over.
I saw that on Facebook. Niggas like, yo, I thought niggas hit New Jersey. I'm like, yo, that's crazy.
On some Chief Keef shit.
Yeah,
I
I've
don't
been
see how
seeing
people
hella
even bump that
memes.
Chief. Yo, people bump that Chief Keef song in New Jersey, bro.
Or nah, niggas like Chief Keef in New Jersey. Not me, but niggas
But
like Chief
not
Keef.
that. But that song in particular,
Every time I say he
they
was
play
ass,
that.
somebody been there to fight back for him. Well, no, that nigga ain't ass, bro. Every time I was like, yo, that nigga ass, why y'all listening to this? Oh, this nigga not ass.
Yeah,
I guess because somebody always playing it. I don't be playing that shit, but you know, he
that
cool,
shit
cool
I
to me.
don't like.
Word. He
That shit
got a
was
few
hard
songs.
though.
He got a few songs I like, but you know what I'm saying, overall, I thought that shit was ass when it came out.
Yeah, I didn't. I like that song. I don't. What other song? I think that's the only one.
Or you know what I'm saying, I'm into like gospel and Jesus walks type of music, bro. That's
Fuck
that's
out of
that's
here.
the type of music I'm on, bro. Like,
And
for,
Kirk
like
Franklin,
yeah,
Yolanda Adams,
that, bro.
Marvin Sapp taking people money.
Yeah,
Yeah, pay
that's the
your
type of life.
tithes.
That's the type of life
You pay your
I'm on.
tithes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I pay 20% now.
Oh, not even 10% of your
Yeah,
income.
nah, I'm doubling it up. I gotta make sure I get there. I did a lot of terrible things in my
All
lifetime.
right.
You know what I'm
Gotta pay
saying?
for you.
Man,
How crazy you gotta pay for your blessings?
what you mean?
That's what tithes for. Like
Nah. That's not what it's for, bro. It's for
I had only I'm playing, but I had somebody tell me, "Oh, you're not gonna get your blessings if you don't pay your tithes."
you don't go to church.
It was an older person that
You
told
don't
me
go
that.
to church, bro.
I probably go to church like twice a year,
All right.
2 or 3 times a year.
What make you go to church?
My wife.
Oh,
That's it. You?
nah, I don't go to church.
Yeah.
I don't even
Not.
want to play. I don't even want to play around with them people
Yeah.
religion like that. I don't go to church. I don't do nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? I just, 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 try to find my own spiritual way in this world
Right,
that we live
right,
in.
right.
Like I said, what I'm
Thoughts and
saying,
prayers.
I'm not with a lot of these constructs and stuff that
Yeah,
these
yeah,
people is with.
right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't think the earth flat, nothing like that. I don't want people to start thinking I'm, what I'm saying, some crazy crackpot. But you know,
So they had I guess Bill Burr had a R&B list. It was like what, 75?
oh yeah, the big 75. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
a
The big
lot.
75. You heard the big 75.
We can go through the top 10.
All right,
You want to start from 10 or start from 1?
it don't matter.
I'll start from 10 and work your way down.
Nah, start from one.
Work your way up.
Yeah. Nah. Start from
The
10.
sky. Oh man. All right, bro. You good?
Which one you gonna do?
You gotta start from 10.
All right.
Number 10 is Marvin Gaye.
Whoa. All right. Every time I hear his name, it just, but you know what I'm saying? He that dude.
Now, right after him at 11, hold on. We're gonna start from 15 because I'm looking at this list now. 15 is Isaac Hayes.
You fuck with Isaac Hayes?
Now we're gonna start from 20 because I no, I'm just fucking with you. Uh not a you know, not the huge Isaac Hayes fan. I don't
You
this
don't
guy
know no
like that.
Isaac Hayes songs?
Now I'm not like that. If I hear it, I'm like, okay, I
Come
know
on,
that.
you got to know the one off top though. You got to know the one.
Which one?
Who is the man? That's
Oh,
who's
Chad.
man playing.
Okay,
Chef. Right
yeah, I know that.
on.
14 is Curtis Mayfield. Curtis Mayfield.
Yeah, he lit too. That's my man.
What song he sang?
I can't think of none right now, but he that dude right there.
People, get ready tonight.
I don't know that one. I don't
Gonna
think so.
make this a night to remember. Sam Cooke.
That's
That's
my boy right there.
at 13.
That's my boy right there.
Yeah.
I think that's too high, but that's my boy right
Too
there.
high. Usher at 12.
That's cool. Chris
Ray
Brown was number 20.
Charles
Chris
at
Brown was
11.
number 26.
Oh, that's crazy. I feel like Chris Brown he should be before Usher, actually. When it comes to
Think
like
so?
singing,
Think so?
what's the criteria of R&B?
Um, I forgot
It's like
exactly what it
performance.
said. I forgot exactly what it said, but it was a lot of bull.
You think
It was
Usher
a lot
sing
of
better
shit in
than
there.
you think Usher sing better than Chris Brown?
Um, I think that's a preference thingy.
Let me
I
tell
think
you
it
quick.
prefer like
Who
what you
make better
like.
music? I would say
I like
older
Chris
Usher
Brown
make
music.
better music than Chris Brown.
I like Chris Brown
Old
music
Usher.
better than Usher.
Okay.
I want Chris
New
Brown.
Usher. I don't like new Usher music. Old Usher. Yeah.
You like all Chris Brown music? Like
Majority of it.
you like his last albums, his last couple albums.
I can't name anything off his album. If I heard like a few songs off it, I'm like, okay, I like that song.
Where
He be having like 35 songs on his album.
you having like
30,
45 songs up there, 50
30.
songs. I feel like on one of them shits. It was one of them. I be like in damn near all of them songs. Or it'd be a hard time deleting like picking which ones I don't like because it'd be too much
Mhm.
to just add to my whole playlist. I'd be like, damn, I gotta delete some of these shits.
Going with Ray Charles at 11.
That nigga
Hey,
can't
Ray
see
Charles
what's
should
going
be,
on.
huh?
I say he can't see what's going on.
But damn, I would put Ray Charles before Marvin Gaye.
Why?
Preference.
Why though? What's the
But
preference?
Ray Charles also played the piano, right? Or he played harmonica or something like that.
Yeah, but it's an R&B list.
But to do that and sing, that's a talent, bro. Like I feel like to multitask like that.
I feel like Marvin Gaye one of the greatest singers.
Oh, Marvin Gaye can definitely sing,
like
but I feel like Ray Charles
one of
can
the
also sing.
greatest singers of all times. I don't know how
Okay,
good Ray Charles could sing.
but
He
his
could
voice is
sing.
real. His voice is real distinctive too. But
Yeah, word. Nah. Ray Charles could sing. He could sing good as hell. He could sing good as hell. But I'm just saying, I don't know.
Marvin Gaye at 10.
That's
Okay.
before my time. I can't be arguing that shit. But I just be, and I don't know all they bodies of work to just be
Mhm.
saying like who is who. But I could talk
Pause
about
real
the ones
quick.
I know.
I've been listening to the OJs lately, bro. Oh man,
What
shit.
songs they got?
They got
They got that. Dun, dun, dun,
back.
dun,
Yep.
dun, dun, dun,
Money,
dun, dun.
money, 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 money. Backstabbers.
They got Reach Out. No, that's the
No.
Four Tops, I think.
Yeah.
Backstabbers. I always
Backstabbers.
wanted the Migos to remake that song.
Uh, who am I? Who am I? It
Oh, what's making you get into your old school bag, man?
was just random, bro. I just looked it up, and I'm getting old, so I'm trying to listen to rap. Let me listen to some old school junk, and
Get
then
some cleanup music done, man.
no, I was just driving music. Um, R. Kelly at 9.
Who's number 10?
Marvin Gaye.
Oh, all right.
R. Kelly at 9. That's not. I guess
You think he should be higher?
I would put R. Kelly over Mariah Carey. Yes, because
Okay.
she at 8.
Okay.
So I would think he'd be higher. Let's go down the list and I'll see if I will put R. Kelly at 8 right now. 'Cause I'll put him higher than Mariah Carey. And I like Mariah Carey. Prince. I'm not putting R. Kelly over Prince. Prince at 7.
You like Prince music?
Yeah.
I
You don't
don't
like
really.
Prince music?
I'm not really a fan of Prince music.
Okay.
I res- I respect everything. I respect him being a legend and all that shit. I just not a fan of his music. I understand like all the instrument playing and all that shit,
Mhm.
but his music
Performance.
just cool to me. Like, and I feel like when they compare him to Michael Jackson, that's like a unwarranted comparison. But I understand they
You hear the
ain't like
story
it.
of him trying to run Michael Jackson over?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's crazy. James Brown at 6.
that's my boy right there. Please, 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 please. That's my shit.
Whitney
Please,
Houston at
please,
5.
please. I can respect that.
Okay. Did you see that video of Whitney Houston getting interviewed by Oprah, and she was explaining,
Her crack habit.
yeah, like, oh, I smoke, you know, I roll it up in some weed. R.I.P. Whitney, but this was wild. Like, I roll it up in some weed. It's crack cocaine, but we don't smoke it through a pipe. We just put it in weed. She was just justifying being a crackhead. I'm like, that was crazy. But R.I.P. Whitney.
She said it's crack cocaine in the interview.
Yeah. And she said, yeah, we be getting bricks. Like she was talking, bro.
Cause how much they said she spent? 750,000.
Oh, and Newark too, right?
Damn.
Yeah, she was buying them out. Bobby
That
and
should just make me think
Lawrence
of
Taylor.
that should
That was
just
the
make
time.
that should
That
just
was the
make me
time for
think
them,
of Pusha T album cover.
huh?
That should just make me think of Pusha T album cover, the Daytona album cover.
Oh, okay.
That's her bathroom when she died.
Mm.
OD.
That was a good album too. Like
My
six,
shit.
7 songs though, right? On
7
that.
songs, yeah, seven of them things.
Oh, Beyonce at number 4.
You part of the Beehive.
Huh?
You part of the Beehive.
Me? I'm not a I'm not like a super Beyonce fan. I don't mind her.
What's your
I
favorite
don't say
Beyonce song?
I can't even tell you, bro.
Damn.
You got one? Go ahead. You got
About to
one. Keep it
flame,
up.
no, they about to flame you up in here,
Like Dangerous in
man.
Love.
No, they about to flame you up in
Go
here,
ahead.
man. You could have hit them with your word. I like upgrade you. You know what I'm saying? You could have hit them with that.
Because Hove on it.
Yeah, you could have said that. You know what I'm saying? You could have said you like that song when she said surfboard. You know what I'm saying? You could have picked one of the hits. You know what I'm
Now,
saying?
go ahead. Them your favorites. You can
Yeah,
admit it.
word. You
Don't
know what I'm
try to put it
saying?
on me.
Yeah, word. You could have picked one of them songs. You know what I'm saying?
Michael Jackson at number 3.
All right.
Aretha
I
Franklin
fuck
at
with
2.
Michael Jackson music
Yeah,
though. Michael Jackson was lit.
yeah. Aretha Franklin at 2.
Yeah. She done a lot. My mother made sure I knew who that was. She did a lot.
Aretha stood on business too, right? Was that Aretha? I think that was Aretha Franklin when the lady tried to check her on TV.
I can't remember.
I think it was like a cooking show or something like that. I think that was Aretha. Aretha.
I
Yeah,
can't
Aretha.
remember.
I think so. I could be wrong. Number 1 is Stevie Wonder.
Yeah, that's my favorite artist of
Bro,
all time, man. Salute to my boy. Salute to my boy. He
Stevie.
deserved more awards and all types of shit, bro.
They gave him like mad lifetime achievements, bro. He
Nah, he
good.
don't
I
have
think
one.
he's,
I feel like he don't have not
bro. I
one.
seen him get a few lifetime achievement
I feel
awards,
like he
bro.
don't have not
It's,
one, yo. I feel like you could look it up too. Where we're born. I feel like he don't have not one
bro
lifetime
got a
achievement
bro
award.
got a lifetime achievement, bro.
Unless they gave it to him like recently, like within the last like year. I don't think he got one, bro.
Bro got a lifetime achievement, and my phone just died.
Nah,
So look it
I'm
up.
gonna look. I'm gonna look.
Yeah. He definitely got a lifetime achievement. I remember specifically either BET gave him one or the Grammys or something like that. I know them dreads need a lifetime achievement on their own, bro.
Damn, come on, man. He blind, man.
Now, I've been hearing the Stevie Wonder stories, bro, lately. What Keisha Cole said that he did or something, like text me or some shit like that.
Oh, okay, okay. He don't. He got a Grammy Lifetime Achievement Award in
Mhm.
1996, but he don't have a BET Lifetime Achievement Award.
So he don't have a BET. I feel
Mm-mm.
like I seen him recently get one. No, it must have been something else then.
Nah,
BET gave him something.
nah. He presented something to somebody else.
Oh.
He presented somebody else a
Having
lifetime.
Stevie
He did,
Wonder,
no,
that's
no, no,
crazy.
no, 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 no. Fuck that. He presented somebody else a Lifetime Achievement Award,
That's crazy. That's sick. That's sick. I think he performed for somebody too. Like,
and they played him
yeah.
up there because he blind, man. Come on, I think it was Mariah Carey. You fuck with
That's,
Mariah Carey?
I'm, I don't dislike her.
Why
I'm not
not,
like a
man? She,
huge.
you know what I'm saying? She cool, man. She fuck with the
Yeah.
hood.
Yeah. Bruh, let me close on this. We spoke about dude last week, but what's good with Jim Jones, bro? I think he just my before because he talking about your man, so I'll let you end it off. But my opinion is he's in the business of staying relevant. So he's gonna say the crazy shit just to keep his name in the algorithm. I think he's smart enough to know if I say I'm better than Nas, or I say I'm better than Styles P, wherever you feel about Pusha T, he feel about him. But if he say this stuff, it's it's only for to keep him relevant, to keep his name, floating around. Because how many interviews he got off saying
A lot,
I'm better than Nas?
a lot.
So
I just saw one earlier.
hey, why would he be on Shannon Sharp Nightcap? Had no business being on there.
Word, that's word. I'm trying to think what he
What
promoting
was
anything,
any reason why he'd be on there?
so they can ask him that.
Yeah, and I feel like he was on another show too. And it's
He on Bag View.
okay, but that was before the comment though, right?
I, I don't know if that's before or after, but
Well, it's bag
he
for you.
talking
I'm
about
not
the
no
same shit.
disrespect to bag for you. I would think they would have Jim Jones up there regardless of what he said. But I think he specifically was on Shannon Sharp podcast because of the Nas stuff.
That shit corny, man. I feel like you could use something else to be viral. I don't. I think he probably just taking advantage of it. I think he actually feel that way. I think he actually feel he rap better than these people because I don't know. He probably
but
do
he
feel
don't.
that way. I know he don't. It's not. He don't rap better than none of them. But I am a Jim Jones fan. I do like Jim Jones music. But
Yeah,
he
you
don't.
said that last week.
He don't rap better than none of them. He not. He don't. It's like that's like that's different tiers of like lyricism. Like you feel me? Like and he's saying like he'll rap circles around Nas now. Nas still rap very
Not,
good to
not
me.
very, very good.
Like you feel me?
He just
So
got album of the year. What, 2 years ago?
yeah, but I wouldn't even go off of that. I'll just go off of like his bars and shit like that. Like just listening to their
Well,
bars
I'm
and shit.
saying,
Like
I say just that's a body of work that was good, and
yeah,
the whole series, the whole album series is dope.
yeah, where
So, and that's recent. Nas.
or I'm yeah, where he ain't get enough credit for just dropping all of them albums back to back to back to back to back and all of them shits being good to me. But I'm
Yeah.
biased as a Nas fan. I think all of his albums is good. I don't like he got like a okay album to me, like maybe like two maybe three okay albums. But most of his shit is
But Jim
good.
Jones is going on Billboard, and I'm not educated on Billboard, what songs are on there at all.
Nah, but
But
he losing that battle too. When they pulled up the numbers, he ain't have that shit won either. So
oh, so he really is just talking.
he yeah. So like,
Okay, so
but
proving my point.
he said he was wrong about that, but he said everything else I was right about. But so he trying to still double down on it. But
Do you think Nas responds? 'Cause I feel like it's disrespectful now. Like it's crossing the level of disrespect. Whereas
nah,
I
I don't
got us.
I don't even want. It would be cool for him to say some like slick shit to him, but I don't want him to respond just cause for what? Like, and cause that old video, he said, "What I look like responding to Jim Jones." I feel like he can
Oh,
still
okay. He got to stand on
keep
that
that
shit.
going. Like, you feel me? Like,
Yeah.
but he can if he want to. I feel like he said enough for him to say something now if he wants to, but like, he don't have to. It's
Mhm.
basically the same thing 21 Savage was saying with the like, I'm more relevant than Nas and all that shit like that. But I feel like it's two different
Yeah. The Nas
and
disrespect.
it's two different niggas doing two different types of things in their careers. Like you feel me? Like Jim
Hmm.
Jones trying to be seen all the time doing whatever he trying to do. Nas not trying to do that. Nas move however he move. Like you feel me? And he got an album on the way too. So it is what it
And
is.
he on the Clips album.
Yeah, word. That
Mm.
shit went. I don't know, man. Them niggas need to hurry up and drop that shit. I was just watching an interview with them niggas. Them niggas. It's funny watching both of them like
I used to think they
during
were
the
twins
interview.
growing up.
Them niggas definitely brothers. You could definitely
Yeah,
tell
yeah,
that.
yeah, for
The
sure.
other one, like he seemed older. Like I know
Oh, Malice.
he is older, but I'm just saying like
Hmm.
because when they was lit back in the days and shit, like I was listening to the clips and shit, but I ain't really know who they was. I never really heard Pusha T talk besides rap like
Hmm.
until like I don't like I can't even remember, but I like I did like their music and shit like that, but like just watching them do an interview and shit like that, cause I ain't never see my man's do no interview. Malice, I ain't never see him
Yeah.
really do an interview.
And we in a new era, bro.
Yeah, word.
You got to be seen. You got to be, you got to talk to the people now.
Or that nigga a grandpa rapping. He said, word, I'm a granddad.
Oh wow, okay. He got older kids.
Yeah, word. Nah, but them niggas need to hurry up and drop that album. I'm mad. It's like that shit don't come out till July 11th.
Jim
That
and
shit.
Shannon Sharp on the workout.
I got. I don't know, bro.
I think
I
if
want to say
Jim,
Jim Jones,
I
but
was about to say if Jim talking workout like I've seen like a couple of clips that he doing that type of stuff. I don't know if Shannon Sharp doing that type of workout. I think Shannon Sharp is just really like he said, Jim
lifting
was saying,
weights.
lifting heavy weights. You know what I'm saying? Like he'll smash Jim on the heavyweights, but if they're doing like real calisthenics and real like circuit workouts, I don't think Shannon gonna he's fucking too big for that shit, bro. Like you gotta have lean muscle and he's probably in shape. I'm not saying that he's not in shape, but you gotta have lean muscle to do the reps that they doing.
If he
And he
could
heavy.
have
He ain't no light dude. He heavy. Like that muscle is heavy.
so like how I don't even know how you would judge that. I feel like
I guess it's who's gonna quit first.
I think Jim Jones do lift weights too though. He lift weights and do
But he don't do it
calisthenics.
to get big. He do it off reps to get, you know what I'm saying, like more conditioning type of. Like I seen a few of the workouts, but it would be like a competition. Like they'll probably have if he doing workouts, they'll say like he said you can't do a burpee, right? Shannon Sharp is fucking what 290 or whatever the case. He not doing no fucking burpee. Like yeah, he big as hell. But say the
I
competition
feel like
is
he could do one though, bro. I feel like he got to do some
bruh,
type of cardio or something to be
he
able to do.
bruh,
I feel like he can't just
he on
only lift
he
weights.
on that snack pack, bro.
Oh, you
He
think
got
he's
to
taking roids?
he got to taking some type of supplements, bro. But let me not throw that on him. Let me not throw him on. But I think they'll do like circles. It looked like it'll be like 30 pull-ups, 50 like push-ups or 100 push-ups, some crazy shit. Like uh 30 dips with a fucking weight vest or 20 pull-ups with like the fucking weight belt, some crazy shit like that. If they do those workouts, I don't know if Shannon can keep up with them. If that's what Jim Jones doing all the time, you know what I'm saying?
I feel
Like
like they would have to do something with weights to for it to be fair. They'll probably have to do some type of
I'll,
endurance type of
yeah.
shit with weights or
Then
some
why
shit
would
like
Jim
that.
Jones give up his advantage?
Why would Shannon Sharp go to where he disadvantaged though?
Ego.
Nah, Shane, I don't think he doing, especially not on camera. Even if they was to
He,
work out,
bruh,
for me,
he would do it just because what he said. He think Jim Jones is just a rapper.
I
So
don't
he
know.
doing it off pure ego. I'm an athlete. He still got that athlete ego, bro.
I feel like
Athlete
that nigga know he
competitiveness.
can't do pull ups. He be in the gym.
Athlete competitiveness, bro. He looking at Jim like Jim is a fucking rapper that smoke. He got little legs. Like he,
Yeah, his legs do look crazy in all
yeah,
the videos.
he looking at Jim like you ain't nothing. I heard it from the conversation. That athlete competitiveness don't go anywhere, bro. That shit just kicking overdrive when you feel like who are you to be testing me? That shit kicking overdrive, bro.
You think that's what happened with Canelo talking to Crawford this weekend?
Mm. Oh, he was trying to sun Crawford.
Or why he was talking to him like that, man?
Oh, what you mean? Like you ain't fight nobody and stuff like that?
Yeah. You think he could say that to him? You think
Yeah, he
that's
got
a
the right to
valid
make to say it.
statement coming from him
That's a valid statement coming from him. Yeah,
because
because
he fought Floyd?
he fought Floyd. He fought his resume is crazy, bro. He got a good
Who
resume.
else has notable wins?
He fought Kovalev. He fought Floyd. He fought Caleb Plant. Uh, did he fight Cotto? Shit. Who else he fought? Right. This is his off the top of like you talking about like elite fighters. They because the conversation was elite fighters, right?
Yeah.
So I would say Floyd. He didn't beat Floyd, but Floyd was an elite fighter that he fought.
He did
Um,
well in that fight to you?
nah, he was just outclassed. He was too young. I ain't even gonna say he was too young. He just
Because
outclassed.
he was way littler too, but that I guess that's the
He was
progression of a
outclassed.
fighter though, because the niggas
But
do just keep
from
moving up.
that fight on, it took him out. It made him better. Now I'm gonna say all this to say I think Crawford gonna win.
Word.
Yeah. I think Crawford gonna win.
I'm
One,
I'm a
never
Crawford
going.
fan.
One. I'm going for the American. That's and two off of boxing, off of fandom. I'm going for the American
Even if it was a
and the black
WP
man.
American,
Huh?
if it was a WP American, you're just going for the American too.
Yeah.
I respect that.
If it's skill behind it, if it's logical, this is very logical. I'm going for the American. And Cotto have Cotto have problems with fighters that can box. That's real skill.
Canelo.
Yeah, and I mean
Yeah, come
Canelo. My
on, man.
bad.
You got come on. You can't be the Black Max Kellerman moving like that, man.
Canelo can. I was saying I mentioned Cotto name, but Canelo he have real problems with skilled fighters. So and Terrence Crawford, if he come in there with the intentions of being skilled and not like I gotta prove something, and so I'm
Canelo
still.
only losses to Floyd.
No, Canelo got like three losses. Got Floyd, Bivol, and someone else. Um, it was he had a draw against Triple G
Yo, and and
and Andy Golovkin. That's
Errol,
another elite fight.
Errol Spence and Sean Porter is not elite fighters.
Errol is elite.
Not Sean Porter.
He right. He on the cuff. I won't. Sean Porter a dog, bro. But I won't say he's elite. Yeah, he's a dog though. He gonna go in there. And you gonna earn that win.
Uh,
Yeah, and if you beat him, you earn that. But I won't say he's the elite. Elite. No,
so you got Crawford.
beating Canelo,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
By knockout.
Not sure. I don't think Canelo got a chin, bro. I don't see him knocking Canelo out.
If Canelo win, it's gonna be by knockout.
I seen Crawford get dropped though twice too. So do I see him knocking Crawford out?
He got dropped twice. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I seen him get dropped twice, two different occasions. Yeah. Hmm. Not by knockout. It'd be by decision.
All right, all right, all right.
Canelo, I think Canelo last stoppage was Caleb Plant, but he would punish Caleb Plant.
That fight in September.
I don't even know the date, bro. Like they promoing it hard now. Let's still see. But we can wrap it up, man. Why you like you pondering your thoughts?
Nah, nah, nah. It's September 13th.
Okay. Oh shit, that shit around the corner. I gotta see if I work that day. Yeah, that's the day to take off.
You could do that as a firefighter. I feel like y'all can't do that.
What, take off?
Like, yeah, because y'all got that. We work. What y'all work? The 1 week on and the for what?
One
How
day
that?
on, 3 days off.
Yeah, all right.
I can take off, bro. Yeah.
You just take that 1 day off. I feel like they're gonna look at you like your word. You know what I'm saying? It was big ass 5 alarm yesterday. We was down one man, nigga.
Five
Niggas
alarm is crazy. Um, yeah, I can take off.
five alarm the top fire that it could be.
I don't know how many alarms it can go up to tell you the truth,
That's
but
how they rank them shits though. Like a
yeah, like about yeah, a first it's based on response though. Like so a first alarm would be just the city, right? So just a just say a fire in Patterson and be a first alarm fire, and then okay, that's just the responding units in Patterson going to that fire. Now, a second alarm, now you got to start bringing in replacements in that firehouse to to take over, and then a third alarm meaning now other towns are coming into that fire.
oh.
Yeah,
So I 3 alarm mean surrounding towns is involved. A two
yeah,
alarm two
yeah.
alarm mean more firehouses is involved.
The second alarm is just other that is being filled. The firehouses are being filled in with other departments, and then they can call them to the scene as needed. But when they go to that third alarm, people are coming in
All
like from
right.
towns. Yeah,
So all right, just one more time. Second alarm is they alerting the other niggas.
yeah, to come fill the houses.
All right.
Yeah,
To fill the houses mean what y'all putting y'all overalls on.
now so I'm in Clifton, right? So I would if a fire happened in Patterson and it's gonna be a longer stay than usual, then they're gonna send us to Patterson to take their calls. So we'll go to the
All right.
yeah. So people that don't know Patterson, but we'll go to the Madison Ave firehouse, right? And sit there as if it's our firehouse, and we'll respond out of their firehouse and go to their calls.
But if that happened, all the firehouses in Patterson is on the scene
Yeah,
already.
yeah, yep,
All right, all right,
yep,
all right. I got it.
yeah.
Yo, don't be lighting no fires, bro. You know what I'm saying? Don't be playing with no matches. Don't be leaving the gas on. Don't be, you know what I'm saying, trying to light your little ass tip of the blunt with the stove. Don't be doing none of that shit, bro. Just, you know what I'm saying? Stop fucking with the fires. What that nigga said, Smokey the Beer. Don't start apartment fires. Don't do it. Or house fires.
Yeah. Most importantly.
Yeah. Troy the Bear said don't start no electrical fires or lithium battery fires. Yeah. Don't start those. Those is bad.
Yeah, man. Sarcastic bastard, man. We signing out
You
on that
already.
note.